Hey there, darling. Have you ever heard of the crab bucket theory? Basically, it's the idea that if there are a bunch of crabs in a bucket together and one starts climbing out, then the other crabs will do everything that they can to try to pull that crab back down. And I don't know if crabs actually do this, but people do. People definitely do. If you have a goal you want to reach, somewhere you want to be in life, and the other people that are supposed to support you, or you would think would, are discouraging you and trying to get in your head about it, I just want you to know that it's not about you. It's never been about you. It's very much about them. If you are doing something that is outside of people's perception of what is possible, airplane, you're soaring, right? You're trying to reach the height of what people perceive to be what you can do. There's going to be people around you at the beginning that try to nitpick you about it, try to get to you. You are challenging their perception of reality. And that's a scary thing to sit with for anyone, right? But it can be especially harsh if it's the people that raised you, for instance, right? But the thing is, they've been in this lack mentality, this is what's possible and that's just how it is, that perception of life for longer than you've been alive, if it's parents or older family. That's not going to be an easy thing for them to break out of. That's not going to be an easy thing for them to sit with once you start challenging it. And sometimes it's misguided attempts to protect you, because you know, everyone's perception colors their experience, right? Like, if you think something's not possible, it's not going to be possible for you. The other person that says, yeah, I can do that, they can, right? So if your perception of what is possible and what you can do challenges others, they will likely project onto you their perception, because we all live in our own heads about everything, really. They are where they are right now, just like you are at where you are at right now. And you can't force them to be at any different part in their journey, right? You doing this and challenging them might be a catalyst for growth, but you can't change them. And that can be incredibly difficult and incredibly painful to deal with when it's the closest people in your life. I'm in a situation right now where the closest people in my life are doing this, and it is costing me shelter. So none of this is to say that your feelings that arise from people looking down on you and not believing you and trying to discourage you from pursuing something, because what if you fail? It can hurt, and I'm not invalidating that at all, and it can cause some really scary situations to be in, right? So this isn't to invalidate any emotions or old wounds that come up, but it also gives you a chance for reflection. Are these planes confirmation or what? You get a chance for reflection to see why things hit you in a certain way, what you can do to maybe let go of that belief, what limiting beliefs from others are you taking on. And other people can be a mirror for you to pick up if there's anything you need to work on. But them projecting this onto you, it's not about you. It never was. I really want you to know that it's not your fault. I ran out of space, but we're back. Okay. If people are projecting these ideas and perceptions of what they think to be true onto you, that doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong at all, okay? I don't want you to actually let it discourage you. Just use it as a chance for reflection and see if you do hold any of the limiting beliefs that are being reflected to you, okay? I think the really sad thing about the crab bucket theory is that if the crabs all worked together, they could help each other get out of the bucket, right? Like, they could climb each other and get higher up, or they could all move at once and try to tip the bucket over. But they don't, because they don't see that as possible. And that's the thing, they don't see the opportunities, so they're not going to take them. If people are falling away from your life because of this, it is very likely that you've just outgrown them. And they might come back around if your paths sync up again. They might not. And that's, you know, a sad part of life, but ultimately, it's better to not put so much emphasis and energy on someone who doesn't truly see you. And I want to say, if you have had a vision of something you would like to do in your life that felt so right to you since you were a little kid, and you were just conditioned to believe that it wasn't possible or you weren't the one that could do it, you see that for a reason, okay? When you're a kid, you remember a lot more from what you were doing before you popped out on the earth, right? So if you have that remembrance, act on it, please. Don't let anybody stop you. And let me know. I want to cheer you on. I want to know what you guys are up to. Just do it. Because if you see it and it resonates, it's meant for you. It's meant for you. You've been conditioned to believe that it's not, but it is. My area has been in a pretty severe drought lately. And the last few days, including today, we've gotten some rain. And it stands out to me that we're talking about, you know, a bucket. You know, it's empty. And then there's rain that can fill up the bucket. And I see that as you getting all of your blessings that haven't come in yet, but now they are, right? Like, you were in a drought and now there's rain filling up the bucket because you take action. So please do it. Please don't let anybody stop you. And please let me know, okay? I want to support you. I'm excited to see what you do. If this helped you at all and you want to support me, I have links down below. I made a cute little reflective worksheet to go deeper into this if you're interested. I love you. Bye. So that's not gonna be an easy thing. The thing is, it's a part of their journey, right? They are where they are right now. I think the really sad thing about this, about the crab bucket